Just trying to silence us. Twitch is trying to silence us.
Oh no.
Nothing new there.
Help! Help! I'm being oppressed! I'm being oppressed! Violence in the system! Violence in the system! Oh god. Who the fuck is El Moon? Oh, Lupin. Oh no.
Yeah. Wait, no, wait. No. No, it isn't. Al Moon is... Fuck, what's your first name?
What do you mean, what's her first?
I don't remember. It's one of the side characters who has their name mentioned once in the entire series.
Oh,
And
fucking
fandom just built a character out of her.
well, I've never heard of El Moon, so...
Yeah.
Death is in the air. What if Harry Potter was the son of Voldemort and Bellatrix? Well, that'd be weird.
Lily Moon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's...
Who the fuck is Lily Moon?
Well, I mean... I dropped you the wiki page in 9K. So...
I don't want to look at this, do I?
There is...
Wait, this is a fandom page.
Nothing. Yeah, but it's for the actual series. It's not the fanon wiki. It's the
Lily
normal wiki.
was revealed during the sorting ceremony.
Literally non-existent.
Literally never appeared again. Yeah, the only time she ever appeared in the story was when she was specifically written out as being called to be sorted, and then never mentioned again. Literally never mentioned again. Okay.
Yep.
Nationality is British or Irish. I'm pretty sure the Irish and British both have a problem with that.
Yes.
Yep.
Do we have a Blorbo? Don't know what the fuck that is. What if Order of Phoenix member infiltrated the manor and stole Harry Potter away from Voldemort and Bellatrix? What would What would happen when Voldemort would learn as he was regaining his powers that he had tried to kill his son? And what would Bellatrix do? How would Harry feel about being Oberon Orion Slytherin? Honestly, he probably might just put a wand in his mouth and pull the trigger.
Yeah, pull the spell. Say the words.
Pull his spell trigger.
Bang.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. Pull my spell trigger.
Yes.
Spell trigger. What?
His hand shakes as he slowly points his own wand at himself. He sticks it in his mouth so he can't miss. Avada. Avada Kedavra.
And suddenly Harry Potter was a demon.
That's just his power up, you know.
Not dealing with this. Bombard of Maxima. Poosh.
Yeah, but it actually just follows the DMC school of powering up. Suicide.
Excuse you, the DMC school of powering up relies on getting your ass kicked, not suicide.
No, suicide's pretty common.
In
Yeah.
DMC 5 at least, like, Dante stabs himself, Virgil stabs himself, V stabs another part of Virgil.
Nero gets stabbed by someone, and Dante also gets stabbed by Nero and V.
Wait, did Dante stab himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did. He did stab himself. I forgot.
Yeah. And then Virgil, to wake Dante up, also stabbed him in the chest with a giant blade.
Yup. And then there's whatever the hell was happening with V.
Yeah.
Exactly. My point stands.
Yeah, there was a lot of questionable stabbing occurring in Devil May Cry 5.
Yep.
And I feel like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this Bombarda Maxima and just blowing your own head off. I feel like that would show up in a Harry Potter shitpost animated short.
Yeah.
The
Very
Sparta
likely.
family tradition of impaling yourself on your relatives.
Wait.
Oh, or your relatives. My bad.
Sneaky. That's a slightly different meaning.
Hey man, when you're when you're deep into the cups like I am,
True.
that are looking a lot like an N.
Bro.
Be a voice. What if Harry was more willing to see past his school's rivals' mask? What if Lucius cared about the dignity and loyalty? What if Draco was a bit braver and a bit willing to take a different path? Cross-posted from AO3, Harry Potter and Draco are best friends.
Cringe.
What the fuck is this cringe? Druella Rosier's Guide to Surviving Amongst Humans. I'm not gonna read. We're fucking moving on from that. Oh, here we go. Golden Age. After 240 years, Harry Potter thought he had seen it all, until he time travels back to 1977. In the midst of Voldemort's rise to power and both sides of the war, this won't let him sit this out. Slash Harry Potter times Snape. Wait, so this is a 250-year-old Harry Potter times like a 20-year-old, 15-year-old Snape? I'm pretty sure this is like pedophilia. Like, the other direction though this time.
I mean, if he's an adult, then
Well,
no.
no, during the rise he was still during the
Yeah.
Voldemort's first rise he was like a 6th
True.
year or something. So he was like 15.
Yeah, true. Wait, let's see. I think that would be his last year in school.
No, 7th year is last year.
Exactly, that 1977 would be his last year.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he would be like 17 then at
Because
best.
Harry's parents were 20 when he was born in 1980. So they would be 17 in 77. And Snape was the same age.
Right, yeah. Okay. The Sorcerer's Apprentice! A young Harry Potter is a bright kid bullied by his peers and abused by his aunt and uncle. He catches glimpses of Odd Man watching over him, and eventually he talks to the man who agrees to become Harry's tutor. This will be a Harry Potter times Hermione story. Brown! When she's not sorted into Slytherin first year at Hogwarts, Adelaide's past plan doesn't go as she hoped. She never pictured herself as a Gryffindor going against her family's wishes, or falling in love with the boy who lived. Harry Potter times OC romance drama. I just want to point out that this romance drama story about the author's blatant self-insert having romantic feelings for Harry Potter has more favorites and follows than that other guy's million-word work.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's just a Harry Potter times. Wait, Iris is ready to give up? Who the fuck is Iris? Wait, the fuck? Trans Harry? Wait, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Her worst week ever. After a long, painful year that ended with the death of her godfather, Iris Potter is ready to give up. Her friend Hermione finds her and tries to stabilize her, and they fall in love over the summer and their 6th year in Hogwarts, all while preparing to take down Voldemort. Set at the end of Book 5, it's canon. It's not Femme Harry. She's trans. I'll block anyone that posts hate comments. Oh god.
Bro.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I mean, I don't see what your big deal is, Sneaky.
Harry Potter Lord of Darkness V2. Rewrite, bigger and better than before. Harry Potter, the boy who lived, was abused and brought to an orphanage after he was nearly killed by his family. He goes to Hogwarts more cynical than his canon counterpart, only to discover.
This couple.
Alright, that's an interesting flub.
Only to discover he has a second soul in his own body who wants to lead Harry on a terrible destiny. On hiatus, Harry Potter times Draco times Hermione.
Oh.
I'm sure that can only end well.
Yeah. The Breeding Ground by Mega Matt. I need a refill.
I hate when he sounds happy.
Yeah, he sounded rather giddy there.
I think I've heard him. This guy.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, were you just explaining Mega Matt to him?
I don't remember who the fuck he is.
Oh. Mega Matt is an infamous Harry Potter writer who's infamous for writing some pretty fucked up stories, specifically focusing on Harry Potter having like a massive dick usually and a mega harem.
Of course. Because it can never be anything just like normal with the Harry Potter community.
Also, sometimes he tortures the characters he doesn't like.
Oh, good. One of those.
Yeah. One of those
Because,
guys.
those are such healthy, well-adjusted individuals.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me just, okay. Poor. This is not how you make mixed drinks, but this is how I make mixed drinks.
Hell yeah.
I mean, who's going to tell you no?
And then
Yourself?
then I'll add a shot of Spiritus.
Excellent.
To my 2/3 vodka mixed drink.
Mix the vodka with more vodka, that's stronger.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, I see it bubbling now. Should that be
Promising.
happening?
I don't think so.
That's not spiritus, that's hydrochloric acid.
That sounds like a
Oh.
sneaky problem.
Oh, sweet fucking god. Oh my god. This is a story with various one-shots of Harry Potter's nightly naughty adventures with women. This is not for children. Chapters 1 to 350 are the main story. Chapters 351 to 500 are bonus chapters on my blog. And 501 and beyond are new chapters I started posting since April 2022. Current chapter length, 521. Current word count, 1.5 million.
That is a lot to write for smut.
Ongoing since 2015. 4.8 thousand followers. Sorry, favorites.
I see.
Yeah.
Could you not, sir, and just pretend that you did?
Apparently not. And thus we are cursed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the Spiritus adds a bit of a kick to it.
You don't say.
Yeah. Sights unseen. They become Hogwarts' greatest defenders, the front runners of Petty, and above all, the lunatics of the castle. It begins! Ginny picks up a skill, crowns Dumbledore's army, and takes the joke too far. Leave it to a woman to take a joke too far.
True.
No, there are plenty of dudes I know that took jokes way too far.
I know.
When they do it, it generally tends to be violent.
Yeah. Let's see. Hermione times Draco. Hurt, comfort, angst. Alright, fine. We'll read this. Unforgettable gift. It's Harry's 18th birthday after the defeat of the Dark Wizard
I
Voldemort.
don't like the way they're starting that.
As Sirius Black and Remus Lupin have come up with the perfect present for Harry that ends up giving him something unforgettable and even more precious than anticipated. Well, being
It's
the
a
fact
child.
that Cyrus is fucking dead, and Remus also died in canon, yeah, it would be pretty unforgettable if those two people showed up to his 18th birthday party with a present.
True. Maybe they found the resurrection stone.
The resurrection.
Harry, for your birthday, we've come back. What? No, I wanted money.
Your birthday gift is me.
Come on, Harry, open me up.
Get
Oh god.
no.
No.
Cease.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
For once, I am in 100% full agreement with Arn. Cease.
And that says everything that needs to be known.
Harry Potter.
Two streams in a row. Atin has had something positive to say about Arn.
So fucking.
We're just
Oh,
gonna have
that's
to start
weird.
keeping a tally now. It's becoming a pattern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sooner or later, Atin's gonna start
A pattern
agreeing.
of sneaky causing irreparable harm to the fabric of reality.
Fair enough.
True. Understandable.
Acting like I don't do this normally.
Intentionally.
Constantly.
James shows
Wait a
up.
minute. Wait a minute. Guy Fieri is still alive?
Wait, I thought he took one last trip to Flavortown.
Yeah.
A very long last trip. He just lives there now.
James, I'm back with the milk, son. You won't believe the line.
Over on the other side.
It's only been 18 years, son.
Wow, how fucked up of a story would that be, though? Where it's like James Potter comes back. It's like Harry's 18th birthday party. You know, all of Harry canon is done, and like James shows up for Harry's 18th birthday because it gets in the news somehow or something, and because it's it's like a Harry Potter big hero, it gets into the news or something, and James comes back, and he shows up at the party. He's like, Harry, my son, it's been so long. I'm sorry I got trapped during my vacation 18 years ago in that, Egyptian tomb. It put me in a stasis spell. And everyone's like, James, what the fuck? How are you? You're supposed to be dead. What do you mean I'm supposed to be dead? We found your body with Lily. What do you mean you found my body with Lily? I went on the trip alone. Lily insisted.
We were sure it would be better for me that way, and she didn't want to go into some terrible dank old tomb.
And it's just like, so whose body did we find?
And that's how it begins the Harry Potter and the Mole Men episode.
And that's when the mole men invade, yes. Yep. The next entire season is actually just Harry Potter constantly trying to broach the subject of who's actually his father. And instead, like every single time he does, the monster of the day shows up.
But wait, Dad, I just wanna... No time, son! The Mole Men are invading!
You have to get in the robot, Harry! The angels are attacking! Dad, that's copyrighted. I don't recognize that country. They didn't sign the copy protections.
Alright, whatever you fucking say, China.
Tom was looking out for the homies. It would make sense, considering Peter Pettigrew.
True.
I mean, if you want to do it that way, it could also be a Monty Python skit where Peter Pettigrew was actually killed, and Lily and Peter Pettigrew were actually killed by James Potter because he dressed up as Voldemort. That's how he was able to get through the wards. Is he dressed up as Voldemort and attacked them because he saw Pettigrew cheating on his wife, or cheating with his wife, and so he killed them both and framed Voldemort for it. And then pretended to be Pettigrew when he was running away so he could set up Voldemort as being dead, because Voldemort was actually a prank that was made by the four Marauders.
Prank that caused
bad.
Got way out of
the Wizard
hand.
World's equivalent of World
it got
War.
so way out of hand, though. They committed a couple war crimes, and all four of them were like, look, we can't come out and say that we were, like, at any part of this. Like,
No,
whatever
it
happens.
absolutely has to be that they heard about this horror. They were like, we're gonna prank Dumbledore with the ghost of his dead boyfriend.
Right.
And it just got way out of hand.
It got so
Turns
out of
out-
hand.
Yeah.
Turns out the polyjuice potion had some unintended side effects, and the ghost possessed them.
No. That's that. No, like I said, it's got to be a Monty Python skit of everything just escalating unnecessarily. And so that, that's why Cyrus and Lupin never spoke up about the whole secret, because they thought that James had set up Voldemort to die off. So they never spoke about it. But what they didn't realize was that Pettigrew was actually James, secretly in hiding. So he pulls off his Pettigrew mask, and then Grindelwald pulls off his Cyrus mask, and then the police pull off Lupin's mask, and they all get arrested.
And the rest of us are all just very confused by this turn of events.
All right,
Like a
so
Monty
hear me
Python
out.
skit.
Hear me out. The truest shit posts. Harry Potter and Lupin the Third. Harry fucking yeets himself out of Hogwarts and decides to become a criminal, and he gets caught up with Lupin.
Harry
would be
Potter gets into a firefight, takes cover behind some boxes. Another mobster takes cover behind those boxes. Remus, what the fuck are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here? I left Hogwarts. Well, these are the only guys that would hire me.
And it will never get made.
Nope. God, no.
God
I would
damn
never
it.
fucking like that.
No,
Some of
we
the
have
other
great ideas on this show, but none of us are have the time
Well,
or effort to pull them off.
Some of the ideas we come up with on this show, I would absolutely love to write, but I'll just never get around to because I already have like other stories going on as well.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
some ideas we come up with, they're like funny, but I am never gonna even try and touch them. Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the fucking Ozpin and Salem are actually just competing donut factories
The
that gets
donut shop versus the cafe.
yeah, that the story between the two just gets disproportionately blown out.
Yeah. At this point, we all have so many different projects going on as well.
Yeah, that too. He finished 6 years. The last one had been a mission, blah blah blah. Finals exam, newts, blah blah blah. Harry survived. Dark Lord dead, blah blah blah. Time went by, blah blah blah. He got a job, blah blah blah. Life was calmer, safer. He could enjoy his life. Today was his birthday, blah blah. He was home with Cyrus Black and Remus Lupin, both people who were dead. And there's a lot of fucking semicolons in this giant fucking wall of text. And this author is fucking stupid. I swear to God, I don't know where people picked up putting semicolons into narrative. I don't understand it. Like, there's what book series has semicolons? Because they certainly didn't learn it from reading other fanfics. Like they didn't learn it from, I don't know where they picked it up from. English is like the only language that uses semicolons.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know where the fuck they picked up this whole semicolon shit from. But it's actually getting really annoying because it's actually the frequency we've been seeing semicolons in stories is increasing.
I think people are starting to see it in fan fiction, and they're not understanding the full, proper use for semicolon. So
Yeah.
it's the same reason that there's certain tropes that we start seeing over and over, because you'd be like, oh, that seems cool and professional or whatever shit, and so it starts propagating despite the fact that it's not being properly used.
Yeah.
Because people are stupid and don't do research and don't stop to think about things.
Well, yeah.
Because critical thinking no longer exists.
Speaking of women moment, apparently someone just posted a picture of some woman on Instagram complaining about how every time a guy drives her car, they always tell her that she really needs to get her brakes replaced.
Lady, they're probably telling you that from a place of concern. Because they don't want you
her
getting
response
someone
to
hurt.
her response to that was, "If I die, I'll die. I don't care."
Okay, what about the other people you might end up
Max,
taking with you?
Max, remember the female power fantasy? No one matters but her.
Humanity was a mistake.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes. Most times.
Indeed.
Hatsune Miku cries at what we have become.
I was about to ask, why is she crying?
She's crying because Lily Moon is in fact forgettable.
Oh, I thought it was because our species created her.
Yeah, I mean that too. Blah blah blah. Summary of all of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah. Summary of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah. Summary of Harry Potter. Blah 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 blah. Summary of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah. Summary of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah. Harry secretly saved Cyrus. Oh, we're just gonna leave it at that? Just like, he totally saved Cyrus, don't worry about it? Okay, sure. Blah blah blah, summary of Harry Potter. Blah blah blah, Dumbledore's funeral. Voldemort, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, Locket, blah, Gryffindor's sword, blah blah blah, summary of Harry Potter, summary of Harry Potter, summary of Harry Potter, summary of Harry Potter.
Okay. It's a lot of summaries of Harry Potter.
Summary of Harry Potter, summary of Harry Potter, summary of Harry Potter. Harry went and saved all of the people that died. So they didn't die in this AU. Blah blah blah. Harry knew he'd been alive, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Summary of Harry Potter, 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 summary of Harry Potter. Okay, here we go. Everyone who was evil got pardoned of all of their crimes because Harry said they should be. And Harry was a big good guy, and he was a good guy, blah blah blah. No one was ever evil again, and they all saw the error of their ways. Blah blah blah. What are we gonna do for his birthday party? Blah blah blah. We'll give him our memories. Blah blah blah. Okay, so they give him a giant vat of memories about his parents. And apparently this entire story is just Cyrus and Lupin going around to the various characters, talking with them, and having giant blocks of text and talking about shit that they did with each other. Getting all of the memories together. Blah blah blah. 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 Lily announces that she's gonna go haunt her sister. Albus is found out to be super evil, and now everyone hates him. And happy birthday, Harry! That's the end of the story. So literally half of this story was just re-summarizing all of Harry Potter books, except making sure everyone knows that everyone lived instead of died. And then the rest of it is just a bunch of characters talking to each other about different things that never happened in canon. And at the end, it's like, Harry, here's all of our memories. And Harry's like, I'm going to use the resurrection stone to talk to my parents on my birthday. And then his parents show up and they're like, happy birthday, Harry. And he's like, yay. And he claps a bunch and then that's it.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a riveting story. At the end of third year, you know what? I am going to leave a review on this story. Man, I'm so glad you spent half the one shot summarizing canon Harry Potter for me, because I have no idea who Harry Potter is, which helped me understand the story a lot. Thank you so much.
Careful, Sneaky. You might hurt his feelings with how genuine you're being.
I'm not even gonna fucking spell correct any of that.
Wow.
At the end of the third year, Hermione learns something about Draco Malfoy that makes him really hot. Draco times Hermione AU, it's supposed to feel like canon, but it diverges from canon. Also, Hermione has her period. It's a really slow romance. Point of view, Hermione Granger.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Wow, I can't wait for 115,000 words of Hermione Granger talking about how hot she finds Draco now, and how she keeps denying it. But then she brings it up like 10 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's riveting. It's a riveting story.
Yes.
The
very much so.
experiment. What if Voldemort's plan for creating Horcruxes was more dark and horrifying than anyone could have imagined? Contains rape and sexual intercourse. Angst, hurt, comfort.
No, no.
I'm sorry. The creation of a Horcrux requires the willful murder of someone. And the author's solution is, how do I make this darker than willful mass murder? Rape. It's like, okay, so he rapes them and then kills them? Or is it what? He starts voting Democrat, waits for the baby to gestate, and then kills the baby?
Well, I mean, it is the murder of an innocent, as far as I'm aware. And you don't really get more innocent than a fetus.
I know. Community service. After getting caught smuggling illegal drugs into the school by the head boy and DMLE deputy, Harry Potter, Daphne Greengrass, and Pansy Parkinson must find a way to convince him to let them go. Smut Harry times Daphne times Pansy. So, I have to know. Is the author male or female? Is the author male or female?
Probably male.
No. Sometimes they're into that.
Yeah.
That's a questionable banner. Save 10% by paying annually.
I think that looks more male than female.
This dude's getting $3,300 a month?
What the fuck? Hang up a minute.
Hey, I mean, come on, Sneaky. You already knew the path to money was smut.
God more fucking damn.
All this dude... Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely a guy. All this dude writes is stories where women have to sell their body to Harry.
Yeah.
That's all this dude writes. Wait, what the fuck? Harry times Lily? Wait, what? Wait a second!
no.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
We
I have
have
several
gone too
questions.
far.
I do not want answers.
Harry's harem. With Harry being the last Potter, his mother uses her political connections to change the law to allow him to have as many concubines as he wants. Now Lily must help take care of the many pregnant females that live in their house. Incest, smut, Harry times Lily.
Begone, foul demon.
Number 4, Gigolo Drive.
Alright, it's a
God.
shitpost, thank God.
After finding
did-
out that Harry is packing more schmeat than every other boy in the entire magical world, all of the women have a plan to profit off of his dick.
You were saying, Atin.
I mean,
It could still be a shitpost.
They're all shitposts, Satin. They're all
Yeah.
shitposts. All of these are absolute crack nonsense.
It could be an intentional shitpost.
No, it's not. Yes, obviously it's intentional. Bruh, the dude is getting paid
Sneaky,
$3,000.
Sneaky, you know very well what I mean.
$3,000, my dude. Imagine getting paid $3,000 a month. How many of these stories does he even update a month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He updates 5 stories a month for $3,000, and these stories are 3,000 words each chapter. If that. Some of these are 2K words a chapter. This dude is posting 10,000 words a month of porn for $3,000.
yeah.
What the absolute fuck? I
mean-
do appreciate this goal, though. I do.
If it works.
I appreciate the humbleness of this goal.
A cheap Chromebook.
$200 a month. I'm gonna buy a Chromebook so I can replace my laptop that got broken.
You don't need 200 for a Chromebook.
He also wants an
You
office
can get a
chair.
nice Chromebook with 200.
Oh, you don't. Well, okay. Well, you need 200 if you want to get a decent office chair. If you're going to be sitting for long periods of time, that actually is a really important investment to make.
Yeah.
Unironically, if you're getting cash like that, good for him. It's a nice throwback to the beginning of the stream when the girl complaining about being pampered princess and getting $1 million per year and being mad about Teabag, about the children. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That's like I gotta respect the hustle. Like, my bafflement isn't so much the fact that he's being paid this much money, it's how little content he's producing for how much he's getting paid. And my bafflement isn't even like anger. It's just bafflement.
Genuine
Yep.
surprise.
It's just
Yeah.
genuine surprise. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe they're getting paid this much. No, I've had people like that before, where we looked at their Patreons and I'm like, how the fuck is this person earning $3,000 for the shit tier garbage they're outputting? No, like, it's porn. I understand why people are paying for it. Look, okay, porn, I understand. I've seen people pay for some of the lowest quality porn I didn't even know was possible to exist. I've seen people pay for it. I don't pay for it, but I've seen other people do it. I've seen someone who was so desperate, they used a porn program to try and go around and pressure authors into buying cover art from them that they used a porn program to create. A cheap-ass porn program, which I was informed was free.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily make the stuff that's being offered bad, but
No, it does. The model work and the just everything was just. It was like, you know how cheap Japanese CGI can get. It was worse than that.
Oof.
Yeah,
Was
I think
that
I think I
James
remember that. It was genuinely awful.
yeah. And James DeFox is the guy who was doing it, and he was going around and trying to
Yeah.
charge
Yeah.
authors $60 for cover art. Unprompted, by the way. He would just show up in their posts and be like, "Hey, you should buy my cover art, $60." And it was just fucking awful. Yeah, James DeFox, yeah. The guy who wrote the really bad Worm stories. He
The
never
one
read
that
Worm.
Lulu continued to read.
Yeah. The dude that never read Worm but tried to write multiple Worm stories.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That dude's never actually read Worm.
No, never read Worm. His knowledge of Worm literally came from other popular fanfics and what his betas told him.
That explains some shit.
Oh yeah, no, his stories were so fucking terrible. Genuinely awful.
I think I've only read one from him, the something steel.
Semblance of
Essence
Silver and
Steel?
Steel, or essence of Silver and Steel or something, yeah.
Yeah, it started decently strong, I thought, but
Hmm?
kind of
started-
meandered and
That's
then
how all of
just
his stories start, is they all start decently strong because he actually has an idea of what he wants to do with the story. But
and then
as
it
he keeps
meanders
writing,
and then
yeah.
balls flat on its face.
Then he starts meandering, and then he starts going, "Oh, this would be cool," and then puts it in. And he goes, "Oh, this would be cool," and he also puts it in. And then he keeps saying, "Oh, this would be cool," and then just keeps putting more and more stories in, and more ideas into his stories, and then just kind of like loses track of what he was trying to do in the first place. And then people start commenting about how they don't like whatever he just did to the story, and so he then like doubles down instead of like looking at what he's doing to the story. And
I
he
see.
does this every single time.
See, this is why The Gamer House Husband's not being published until, like, I've just finished writing it.
For the record, I do greatly want to see that.
I mean, I can send you the chapters I've already sent Sneaky.
I would love to. Also, at some point, I think we should go back and start our Ruby shit post just with the white.
You're gonna have to narrow that down.
No, I was speaking specifically to Max in this instance.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was going to say, we have a lot of ideas for Ruby shit posts.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you want to just speed run like we solved the Salem problem in Ruby?
That depends on what you mean by speedrun.
I'm just saying, you and I both have we have experience with multiple franchises that have immortal killing weapons. I think we can explain to the staff of creation how to do that.
Also true.
Yeah.
Also,
It's like,
alternatively,
Osgood,
have you
we can-
considered an ICBM that uses salted cobalt?
don't think that'll kill her, but it
No.
will salt the general area.
It'll kill her slowly over the course of the next 8 million years.
Yeah, but she's still alive
Oh,
until
no,
those
no,
8 million years are done.
Oh, no, she dies. She dies like every single day. Like multiple times every single day for the next 8 million years.
Oh, possible. But alternate suggestion: rule breaker.
Yeah, it's just like, Ozpin, we have an idea. Let us borrow the staff of creation for like a week. Why? We can make multiple weapons that just say fuck the rules.
Matt, just show up with the Master Sword, the Rule Breaker, an AK-47, blessed by a Russian Pope.
We've got 2 swords from BlazBlue that can do
Okay.
it. Probably 3 things from Guilty Gear. Any number of things from
Oh,
Warhammer 40k, I'm sure.
If I can make some suggestions. First suggestion, just remove the fiat, just author fiat away the restriction of one created thing at a time.
Well, I mean, there's an easy way around that. So, like, going off the rules they give, that they demonstrate in the show,
Right.
it's not even, he doesn't need the exact detailings of its inner workings. It's like, hey, we want to make an improvement for your staff, okay? That doesn't require the staff to power it, okay? and it keeps other things around. Like,
I mean, yeah, I guess you could staff of create the way. Yeah, I guess you could.
well,
put it that way.
you can staff up creation and a new staff of creation that works better and more efficiently.
That's true.
Because all they show him is a set of blueprints for doors and passageways.
I wish for more
That's it.
wishes. Well, shit, no one ever thought about that one.
Yeah.
Can you give me a blueprint of this wish? Here you go. That is poorly drawn on a napkin, but it's a blueprint. Even if we only had a green crayon.
No, Sneaky. No, Max. He looks at us. I can't use this. Why? It's a white print, not a blueprint.
we have to put it on blue paper. Are you kidding me? Hey, man, I don't make the rules.
I'll be back in
Finds
2
blue
hours.
napkin.
We'll be back in 2 hours.
So I will say, another recommendation I have is that you show up to Salem's house riding a missile.
No, we're gonna veto that. As funny
Why?
as that would be.
Veto that.
Oh, come on! You cannot pass. You are literally immortal. You respawn when you die. You cannot say riding a missile into Salem's atrium would not be hilarious.
Oh, it would be hilarious. But because of the rules we set up, wherever the missile launched from is where we would respawn.
Well, then just hop off.
Oh yeah, I'm sure terminal velocity won't do a thing to our squishy human bodies with no aura.
That's what parachutes are for.
Sneaky.
Just jump into the grim pool. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
What could go wrong?
Sneaky, I have a solution for you.
Yeah, make Atin fall into the grim pool, and then you have a little comedy skit where Atin's screaming his head off in pain, and Max is like trying to figure out how to find a stick to pull him out with.
Better a gun to put him out of his misery.
No.
Just fucking
No, you pull the gun out. No. You pull the gun out, and I'm like, wait, no. If you do that, you'll come in here too.
You start using the staff of creation as a stick.
I have a solution for the issue of long-range destruction of Grim.
We don't care about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just trying to figure out funny ways to speed run the Ruby self-insert so we can move it to something better.
Max, I have an idea for a speed
No,
run.
okay, Max, hang on a second.
Missile.
I'll make him a blueprint of the Fortress of Arrogant. Commissar Yarrick's custom Baneblade. Looks at it. Does it have to be called the Fortress of Arrogance? Yes.
Have you seen the thing? Fair.
I have not. Can someone send me a picture of this?
Oh, okay, hang on.
I mean, if we want to go more with the medieval type setting, I guess you could also just use a Hellstorm.
The
but-
6 million man. Oh, we're leaving.
The-
We're leaving.
Hang on a minute. Hang
Sorry,
on.
what
We're
is-
leaving.
Oh, the
Mm,
6 million galleon? What? The fuck?
There you go,
$6
Max.
million.
Thank you, Gray. This is lovely. I love this.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's the one I was gonna get. So Max, just to give you the reference
yeah.
for a normal Baneblade. Hang on.
This is like a week's worth of work if I were to do this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That's
Well,
just for the paint job.
Yes.
Especially Max. This is what the normal Baneblade looks like. So compare that to that, and look at the work that
it's
someone
so
did.
much bigger.
Oh, wow. That is a massive difference.
Yes,
Yes.
because it is Yarrick's personal custom Baneblade. It's the stupidest fucking thing, and I love it.
This
It
man
is-
knew what he wanted and he proudly owns it.
Yes.
My man said, "What can I use to kill more orcs faster?" Answer: a better Baneblade.
What in the fuck? You are pureblood squared. What in the actual fuck?
Oh
hang
shit,
on a minute.
Max! They found a way to put GN drives on purebloods.
It
Okay,
runs
that's
in the
actually
family.
a problem.
It is.
No.
Nobody
But yeah,
runs in
so
their
Max,
family.
that's the Fortress of Arrogance. That's why it's called the Fortress of Arrogance, and that's why pretty much everyone in 40k loves the damn thing. Or all the 40k fans, I should say, because it's the stupidest fucking thing in existence.
Okay, I'm gonna click on this one.
Don't.
Demigod
Oh.
powers.
I
The
don't like when
Percy
Sneaky
Jackson
says
story.
I don't like when
by
Sneaky says, I'm going to
Trap
click this
Dragon.
without telling us what it is.
Summary.
I hate
The
that.
abilities demigods should have. 59 chapters, 21,000 words.
Well, we can cover it because there's 6 minutes left, and this is a very short.
Wow, this is the
author's
first
note.
fucking chapter.
That is.
That's the first
Amazing.
chapter.
Amazing.
Abilities of the
Whoa.
sacred can summon the abilities and physical attributes
All right, hang on. I
of
have
their
to pull the
godly
stream on
parents'
something.
sacred
hang on,
animal.
Hang on.
I will
All
put
right.
in some elements I've also created. These powers do not work with the users considered friend. Wait. These powers do not work on the people the user considers as family, friends, or allies, meaning it's totally okay to spar with them. What the fuck? Most abilities
hang
are
on.
exhausting. Demigod powers strengthen depending on training. They have to be turned on, they're not passive. All powers are weaker against immortals. All powers are enhanced when they're fighting for what the user believes is right. Oh my god, that's so fucking cringe. What was that at?
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out. So, my frozen pizza instructed me to place it directly on the rack, and that was no problem. There's no mess. How do I get it off the rack?
Very carefully.
With a plate,
Extremely carefully.
Yeah.
with a spatula
use
and a
all-
plate.
Special plate or oven.
Do you
mitt
not
or
have
something.
do you not just have a flat metal pizza pan? Because you could use that in place of a wooden
Well,
spatula.
no, we've cooked this previously. I've cooked this particular brand previously on a pizza stone, and it resulted in a very floppy and unsatisfying crust.
Well, I'm
So
not
I
saying
followed the
I don't-
instructions.
Yes, I don't mean a stone though. Like if you have a flat pan without any lips, you can just slide that sucker
Well,
under
a
there and
pizza
pull it out
stone,
like you
yeah,
don't
no,
go
a
into
pizza
like
stone is way different than a cooking plate. What the fuck, dude? You're in Chicago. You should know this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have one. I don't have a lipless thing
Then
that I
how
can just
can you
slide
call
under.
yourself a Chicagoan?
We have a real pizza stone made of actual stone. Goodbye.
That's how we know we won this argument. He
Yeah.
walked away.
He ran
Like
away.
the coward he is.
Like a real Chicago male.
You didn't want to fight us constantly? What's wrong with you?
But
New Jerseyans be like, that's right, run away, cowards.
man, there is only one reason I'd want to visit New Jersey for like maybe a day.
Why
And
is that?
It's because that state has like one of the few Gundam stores in the U.S.
Does it? Why am I not surprised?
Gundam Planet.
I am not
exists in New
surprised by
Jersey.
this at all.
It's upsetting to me.
Perseus, the Titan of Darkness! Perseus, the name that terrified the primordials. He was the Titan of Darkness. Every being
Darkness.
aside from the Creator and Elder primordials feared him. He had destroyed the gods, but a Titan helped them and trapped him in an unbreakable cell. Now a new Titan war is starting. What will happen to him? Will he finally meet his soul harem?
What the hell did I come back to?
Hell, welcome.
Horrible things.
God, I love this podcast.
We began it with amazing timing, and we end it with amazing timing. Truly.
Walks back in. Soul harem. What the fuck?
An
No, walks back
acceptable
in. Soul
response.
harem. Walks back out.
Turns around. Walks back out.
On second thought, I don't need to be here.
The Simpsons gif of the old man.
Gotta love when the author sucks his own dick. Yeah.
No, we do not have to love that. It's weird and creepy.
God. Sea descending. If there is a saying, if the sea runs away, don't chase after it. It's about time gods, demigods, and titans alike taking its. Oh, it is time. Wait, okay. So this is another case of English being really bad and why you have to really watch what you write. So technically speaking, it is about time gods is technically correct. The problem here is you're talking about gods, one of which is a god of time. So when you say it's about time gods, you can either interpret that as it's about time gods, or it's about time gods, creatures, and other beings take heed.
Well, I mean, in full context of the sentence, this is fine, though.
Yeah, you should
Because
probably
the
reword
grammar,
it to.
the spag is what it needs to be for the proper context. Of the sentence
That's
to
what
come
I'm saying.
across.
That's what I'm saying, Max. Technically speaking, this is correct, but readability wise, it needs the you just switch out gods with monsters. It's about time monsters, demigods, gods, and titans alike all take heed.
No, you still have the same problem, though, because
But
why could there not be a time monster?
Because there's no time monsters in Greek myth.
Okay, that's not really important
Anyway,
to this,
you know
though.
what time it is? 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Oh, it's only 8 o'clock? Well, time to do another hour. Strap in, gentlemen.
You fucking
Uh-oh.
Chicago cunt.
Sneaky knows exactly what time it is. It's time for him to end this show.
Is it time to stop?
Never.
Okay. Percy Jackson and the Gamer!
Oh boy.
No, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go eat my dinner.
An ex-hoplite who retired after the Trojan War finds his family killed. Vowing vengeance and getting the blessing of the Greek gods, he hunts down the creature responsible. In the end, he gets another chance at life. Will it be different or will it end the same? Warning, this book is rated M for blood, violence, and future chapters. It's rated M for future chapters. I might
God.
upload more chapters. Rated M.
I may upload more chapters. This is considered a violation of the Geneva Convention
This is
against cruel and
considered.
unusual punishment.
This will be updated. This is a threat.
You can pay me on my Patreon to not
This
update.
story will be updated. Yes, this is a threat. The police can't stop me. What are they gonna do? Unupdate my story?
What are you gonna do? Not read this train wreck?
Alright,
Essentially.
everyone. Oh, God. We'll see you all on Tuesday, because there's always more and it always gets worse.